Hello, everyone. Welcome inside the Red Earth Production Studios. Today on theREP, we've got some things to talk about here. And remember, the Rep channel has been built here to bring about a help, information, tips for micro businesses, entrepreneurs, people looking to start their own business, because we believe that a community, information, resources, sometimes it's hard to find. I know Google is out there, and but we like to have our list of professionals that we talk to, people that are trusted within the community. We got Megan, from the tax office, doing tips from TTO. We have Dr. Liz, health and wellness, our resident chiropractor. She does a great job. We're looking to build more resources into the show. And today we have Justin here, who's the director of our content creation department. And we ourselves, REP, not only do brand marketing, but we do content creation, video production. There it is. Yep. Logo design, graphic design. And Justin's going to talk a little bit about that today.
Yeah, so this is kind of a pilot episode of the content creation side of things, and I just kind of wanted to talk about what you can be expecting from whenever I'm on the show. A lot of time I'll be in my studio. You'll see me in my studio, but wanted to come on here in the main REP studio for this. But some of the big things, especially through this first quarter, the first 3 months of the year, in concert with what Lauren's talking about with brand marketing, I really want to dive into a look at kind of what the trends are going to be looking at within brand marketing, within why companies are doing certain things. You see a lot right now. Well, I don't know if you're much looking, but I've seen a lot recently of companies rebranding their logos, doing different things like that, to almost make it more modernized, more streamlined, and things like that. And there are reasons behind that. Most people think, oh, they just kind of want to redesign, but no, there are.
Because the first of the year is a good time to really consider that as you're going into a new year. It's not necessarily a resolution, but how old is your brand, right?
Right. Exactly. And the end of the year is always kind of the slowest time for most companies, and that's where most people, coming back, it's kind of a reset. That's why it's really good to look at these things, coming in. And one thing I think is kind of most small businesses with branding, things like that, don't think about, they think of rebranding. They're like, oh, I'm just a small business, that's, Intel or Google, or because even Google redid a lot of their logo, G Suite logos recently.
Yes, they did.
But that's just them. But if you think about it, a lot of those companies started with some dude in a garage.
Right.
It's not like
Exactly.
it's not like they're much different from us or anything like that. Is some dude with a soldering iron in his garage doing something, and then it suddenly turned into what it is now. It usually starts with one store or one person doing something.
Somebody with a lawnmower.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
A guy going around the neighborhood saying, "Hey, I'll trim your tree."
Yeah.
Right.
And now he owns 13 trucks that go to, everywhere in the county.
Exactly. And that's the point of this. It's understanding how these things, and content creation in and of itself, what is the design, but what's the information behind your company? How is it designed? How's it look? Is it fit within the context of your company itself?
And is it in a place that it can grow with you? Now, even if you don't, even if you're not looking to be a Fortune 500 company or even a Fortune 50 company, you don't.
If
have
you
to
just still want to be a local community company,
at some point you're still going to have to grow.
Right.
And if your brand and your identity as a company isn't in a place that it can grow with you, then you're going to struggle to be recognizable, to be in that place within the community that you want to be, no matter how big you want to get.
And that's why we talk about here, these are the two couple of phrases that we use, is brand conscious and visually creative. Yeah. Brand is about, how conscious is the community of your brand.
Exactly.
Right? And it starts with that visually creative look.
Yes.
Right?
Yep. Most people, one of the first thing they think of at a company is their logo. When you think of Nike, you see the swoosh, you think of Just Do It. Right? When you think of Google, you think of just the word Google, that you see anytime you type in google.com. Right?
Exactly.
And Starbucks, you think of their coffee cups.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You don't think of a person most of the time.
And there's a lot of people that think, man, that's too much money. It's a lot of money. Branding's a lot of money, Well, that's what we do here.
Yep.
We considered that. And one of the things we always want to talk about here at theREP is we are here for the micro business. We understand micro business budgets because we ourselves are a micro business. And so when we talk about budgets and things of that nature, we understand that. Yes. So there are ways today, creatively, there are tools today that make it more cost effective for you to brand yourself on a large scale than what you realize. But, you're busy doing your job, your business. Come give us a call. We'd love to talk to you about it.
Yep.
Definitely. And that's what Justin's here for. He's here to give some tips. And that's one of the things we want to do with our content creation part of it. Sometimes people just like to do things on their own, and we want to help you. If we get some opportunities, if you feel that that's the case, that's fine. But we also want to be a resource for the community to understand what it takes to brand your business.
And know what's coming up.
Yeah.
And
Trends.
most people don't know how to find out what they should be ready for. Most people don't have the time.
That's
to do
more
those
it.
kind of-
It's not that you necessarily most people don't know how.
Right.
It's having the time to do it.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. And I think it's going to be really good with Lauren talking about the brand marketing side within her part of it within the brand marketing and me on the content creation side. I think it's going to be a really good series through this first quarter. And I'm really hoping you guys enjoy it and really tune in and get a lot out of it.
So with that being said, tune in, subscribe, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate you doing that. Hit the like button, hit the bell, click that for your notifications so you can be apprised at what's coming up with theREP. And not just us here at REP, but also with Dr. Liz, Health and Wellness, if you're interested in those things, with the tax office talking about accounting, payroll, tax preparation, tax planning, great information. We hope you enjoy it. We hope it's a great resource for you. And we hope if you're a business out there, if you're a micro business and you want to come on the show as a guest, we'd love to have you. Give us a call, reach out to us. You can find us on the web at redearthprod, PROD.com, redearthprod.com. Hey, we'd love to hear from you. So till next time, everybody, have a great day in the Lord.